Hey there, boys and girls. Man, oh, I'm tired. Tired today, big time. I'm going to tell you that Don with Adventures of the Broken Retired, thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate you coming by. Appreciate your patronage. Appreciate everything you do for me. Thank you so much. All right, boys and girls, I'm back. I did what I had to do. Went to the bank. Went over and paid for the truck. Got the key. Matter of fact, I want to show you something. Here's the key to the truck right here. And I'd like you to notice that it says Family of Fine Cars. Yep, it says Family of Fine Cars and Ford. To my knowledge, what that means is this is an original key. It means this key has been with that truck for 59 years. I'll take it. Anyhow, we're in a bit of a crunch now to get this place cleaned up, because the truck tomorrow the truck will be here. I need to see about getting the truck in here. So today's project is going to be this. First of all those boxes need to be torn up and stuck in the trash can. That's what's going to happen first, okay? Here's an improvement. Ta-da! Got the lights working. All right. Well, here we go, boys and girls. Another day of cleaning up out in the garage. There's so much work to be done out there. And those boxes, I swear to you, those boxes grow overnight. We must have like a box sanctuary or something. Because they just keep on coming and coming. Now, I actually stood there for about 3 hours tearing up and cutting up and throwing away boxes. I didn't leave all of it in here because, let's face it, it's boring enough just watching what you're going to watch. But it gives you an idea of what I got to do, and that's why I do it. So I get out the box knife and cut them up or tear them up or do whatever, and try to get people to take their boxes home, and somehow they end up here. There's quite a bit that goes on in this video. There's this here and taking the trash out and putting a new bag, and there's taking down all the stuff off that ceiling rack. All that stuff on the ceiling rack had to be emptied out. All that stuff had to come down and be put away. Some of it stacked up to be cut up and thrown away. And I might even try selling a couple pieces of it, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. But for the most part, it all got put away. The good stuff got saved, and most part it got put away. But the footage on doing that didn't come out. I'm not sure exactly what happened. I'm sure it was operator error, which would be my mistake, loosen up behind the wheel. I'm sure that's what it was, because who else's fault could it be, right? So it just is what it is. I blew the place out 2 or 3 times because it kept filling up with dust all over the floor from moving stuff around, and it's still blowing sawdust out. And I'll be blowing sawdust out of the garage for 5 years or something. I don't know. It's going to take a while to get it out of there. And that completes the task of the boxes. Well, boys and girls, my marketplace guy just came by, got the ladder. Real nice guy. Enjoyed meeting him. Enjoyed the conversation. I like meeting people. I really do. Anyway, nice guy. Couldn't upsell him on anything. he recognized that happening pretty quick. This wood, I think what I'm going to do with this wood is this. Put that wood, just stick that wood down in that milk crate. And that'll be good enough. From there, I have to empty out the wood rack. So, might as well get busy. I saved all those pieces of wood. You never know when you're going to need something to beat with a hammer or to poke right there for a minute or to stick under something or, save a few pieces of wood is always a good idea. Good to have it around. Okay, there's that taken care of. Now, need to move that table. And when I made that table, I made it mobile. I made it easy to move, so it's not hard to do. It's a good advantage of it. That has to be emptied off. And all that stuff has to go somewhere. So I went about taking down the clock and the thermometer and the Texas Star and the receptacle and emptied off the rack and put the stuff away, and the footage just wasn't usable. Okay, boys and girls, you see those two yellow wires? They run the ceiling fan and the other receptacles. There's 3 other receptacles in here. And that's got to be fixed. There's 2 receptacles, not receptacles, but there's 2 plates up there. There's 2 boxes. One of them had the original receptacle that the garage door plugged into. That's what it's there for. And the other one is just a blank cover over a box. That's where the wires that control the open and door closing thing on the wall. That's where they come through. Is through there. I don't know why they just didn't run them through the same box, but I guess they're run by 2 different people. So it's the same day, but I'm wearing a different color shirt because my shirt was completely soaked through. I had to change it. And I don't know if you noticed it in the beginning or not, but I went from a call down shirt to a Adventures of the Broken Retired shirt. So that's actually shirt number 3 for the day right there. I only keep 3 extra shirts downstairs. So when that one's wet, soaked through, I'm done for the day because I'm not gonna wear 15 shirts. You know what I mean? What can I say? I put a receptacle up in the hole, and I just put a plug. I put a plug on the end of the Romex for the ceiling fan. You're probably not really supposed to do that. I don't know if you're supposed to plug a ceiling. I mean, I've seen plenty of them plugged in on remodel jobs, so I didn't feel bad about doing it, and it's my house. So, but anyway, there we go. Tape it up, wrap it up, wire nut it, all that kind of good stuff. Plug it in and let her rip. Look at that. Remember how much stuff was on there? And how much stuff was on there? And how much stuff was on there? Out of all the stuff that I had, that's all there is left, is what you see right there. There's an oil spout, there's some crafting rods, there's a paper towel dispenser, some jumper cables, and a jigsaw. That's all there is left. Everything else went on Marketplace.